And you're on the sideline there. It does not start out well. This is like one of the first core football memories that I like really remember.
Yeah,
And I remember being a Colts fan and Devin Hester right off the jump like returns that. And I'm just like, oh no.
Right.
But then it all flipped from there. I just remember being so sad. And then the punchline is so happy. From the sideline, everyone coming over after that opening kickoff.
Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh. We knew we could do it, but we didn't, think we were going to kick it to him. But that decision was made, and I'm sure if we were going to do it again, that decision would have been different.
Yeah.
That first half was close. It was very close. But in the second half, I think we held them to 6 points. We got the great interception by Calvin Hayden right in front of our sideline. I don't know how he didn't step out of bounds. And he takes it back 54, 56 yards for a touchdown. Looked like we really had a chance to, to finish the deal, which we did.
What was that moment like, winning the Super Bowl?
So incredible, and of course you want to share it with your family. So I'm trying to use my cell phone, and the cell phone's not working because it's soaking wet. I was able to use one of the other cell phones from one of my other equipment guys. I was able to call my family. I say, hey, we'll see you soon. So
you're on the phone with them. The whole spiel's going on. And then, what was your message to your team at that point? You're the head equipment manager. What do you say to your amazing staff?
Oh, what a great job they did, without question. My staff, I think, outworked, their staff. I really do. Every time there was a timeout, our guys, it wasn't just 2 guys. It was 4 guys going out there with plastic clear bags that had dry towels in. And then we got with the Dolphins staff, and they had laundry service right there, washers, dryers, or whatever. So they always had towels for us. And
I mean,
little things like that
are
real important, and my staff did an outstanding job doing that.
Were there other, so you think about dry towels, are there other things you have to take, whether it was a Super Bowl or just throughout the season, where it's like, we went above and beyond. Like, we were putting in extra work by giving this piece of equipment or doing this thing that like a lot of other teams might maybe not cut the corner, but not go to the lengths that you're willing to go to.
For the Super Bowl, you're given X amount of footballs. So on the last 2 practices, we used all those footballs and really got them worked in. You take a football brand new. Kickers definitely don't like it, but every quarterback will want a football that's worn in. We took a lot of pride getting those footballs broken in.
How do you break in a football?
There's a brush that you use to
and so you're just cranking with this brush on how many balls do you get?
It's normally 24 footballs, but for the game, in that particular one, I think there was 36. And then you have backup footballs, of course, if it rains. At those 2 practices, even though practice was over, we stayed out there and just kind of bounced footballs back to each other. You'd throw it to another equipment guy, bounce off it just to break the balls in another reason.
You guys just out there, and they're like, someone from like wherever is like looking like, man, those Colts equipment staff keep bouncing. They're not very good at playing catch.
Right, exactly.
And as you think through up to that point, winning the Super Bowl, what were those moments within the Colts organization that you were the most proud of?
Going into that locker room, certainly, and seeing that trophy in your locker room, and it gets handed to you, and you hand it to the next guy.
Who hands you the Lombardi trophy?
God, it was so crazy. Everyone yelling and screaming. It might have been a trainer. It might have been a player. I can't quite remember. I didn't care. I just had it in my hand.
You had the Lombardi trophy in your hands.
Yeah.
You guys had just won a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Kissing the trophy. You're over the top. And then we were, so lucky to bring that trophy home, and you could share it, with your family just for one day, take pictures with it and everything.
That's awesome.
We were able to do that.